I'm John. Smash my like, subscribe my channel. I'm going to ask everyone one simple question. Please comment below so I can know. The question is, what makes America great? I'm going to let you guys listen to a short video, and please comment below what you guys think of it. Some of his words not be choose lightly. Matter of fact, not choose heavily. His name is Jeff Daniels. So here we go.
To support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Sure used to be. We stood up for what was right. We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people. We sacrificed. We cared about our neighbors. We put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chest. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured diseases, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars, acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men, men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore.
That's that. I'm gonna let you guys listen to a speech from Independence Day, the first one. Then another speech from FDR after for heart attack. Hope you guys like this.
In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind,
That should have no meaning to it.
words should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an
American
American
holiday.
but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go
Call it in the
quietly into
night.
We will
And
not
let violence
vanish without
fight.
We're going to
Live on.
We're
We're
going to
gonna
survive.
survive.
Today, we
Yeah,
celebrate
on Independence
our
Day.
Independence Day.
I hope you guys like that speech. Very emotional when you hear that speech.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and at the solicitation of Japan, was still in conversation emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific.
I'm about to play next famous speech by Lincoln at Gettysburg called The Lincoln Address. Forgive me for all these speeches, but this is what makes America great. But that no more. This is why.
77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here, dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom. And that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Finally, I want you guys listening to The Last Stand by the Ten Commandments. Also, Mecca was great, but not anymore, because we assume by our petty difference and can't see what's in front of us. Matter of fact, I'm not going here, but America, somehow, in some way, we assume what we eat, assumed by what we do. We think we can live on technology, all these great things we consumed in our world. We never had that before the 19th century. We never had TV, radios, PCs, motor vehicles, bicycles, and many, many other things like airplanes. The luxury of many things we take for granted. God did not just tell us to do that. God was taken out of the schools, taken out of our lives. For what? America is not great. It once was. But something happened, something changed in our lives to happen like this. Of course, we have the worst of BC's overweight problem America has today, or climate shift is spiraling out of control, or H2O atmosphere gases goes up there is out of control. Ocean levels rising every year. Storms again Warsaw every year. Hurricanes, flash floods, forest fires, desert storms. All this is a fact about global warming. And it's no matter what we do, we'll never change what happened, what we did by destroying the forest and destroying the animals who live in it. Some and all what was going on in the world about climate change is all fault. Is because we don't face the facts and listen to our ancestors. And now it's what happened. Eventually it'll be too late. The question is when. If we keep on this path, the climate will shift very violently. Like it says in Revelation, a great earthquake. I'm thinking what it means, what's going on. I'm comparing the Revelation right now to the climate shift. What's going to happen is a mass earthquake. It's going to shift our planet, split our country, contemplates apart. Earthquake, volcanoes. Did not certify the Revelation. One thing I know about, I've been studying as a minister and a pastor, the Bible talks about not a flood, but fire. This what means after earthquake. They talk about earthquake, and a great earthquake going to happen in Revelation. But also it talks about fire. But what it means is, I tell you what it means. Volcanoes, forest fires, the sun, as well as the fact of what is coming. It says in the Revelation, but we don't heed the warning. It's all predicted in the book of the Bible. It tells us from the beginning of Adam and Eve, obeyed God's order, and they ate the forbidden fruit. And that's how we become our sins in this world today, because Adam and Eve. It's no matter what we do, we can't live and die and take our mortal possessions with us when we go to heaven or hell. That's the two places we got choice. The lake of fire, turn a resting place for heat every day, or go to heaven and joining a mansion up there someday. Myself, I want to go to heaven. My father, my grandpa, my uncles, my grandma, I miss deeply. I know there's God out there watching all of us today. It's no matter how we're not like this world, but I tell you right now, yeah, this world changing. Our climate is shifting violently, but we will adapt and get along with everybody. But what we need to do is love each other like it back in the old days. Like when my dad passed away. It hurt me so much. I had to watch him pass away from my eyes. I watched every single moment of every single second of my father. I wish and pray I could say something different, but I didn't. I know it's God is watching all of us. He took him to heaven. He was a pastor too. He was licensed like I was. I took my footsteps in his path. The thing is, an hour before he passed away, I had a dream, a violent dream, woke me up out of my sleep, pouring sweat. An hour later, my dream come true. I wish it didn't. That haunts me every single day, every single moment of my life. I wish and pray that day would never happen, but it did. I wish I took it back. I could say how much I love him. But I never did. And I regret that every single moment of my life. It's no matter how much we love our family, but we didn't do it before they pass away. Because they will someday, and we will pass away someday too. We need to say I love you to everyone, including our friends. Because friends and family is the most important thing you can have in your life. And my dad was so great. We traveled. We did multiple things I'll never forget. He lost his leg 6 months prior to he died. The hospital told us he had a blood clot in his lung. He saw foam in his mouth that morning. Tried to wake him, but he's gurgling in his sleep. Wish the paramedics would have got there on time, but they didn't. This is an untold story. I don't tell nobody. That morning, kept me up forever. Hope you guys like this. God bless. Talk guys later. I'm about to start the 10 Commandments. Here we go.
The 10 Commandments. Commandment number 1. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Commandment number 2. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Commandment number 3. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord
Amen.
will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Commandment number 4. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor, and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Commandment number 5. Honor thy father and thy mother,
Amen.
that thy days may be long upon the land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Commandment number 6. Thou shalt not kill. Commandment number 7. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thank you,
Commandment
God.
number 8. Thou shalt not steal.
Thank you.
Commandment number 9. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Commandment number 10. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.